There are three main grips. There is a V grip, which is a fork grip with the inside of the first finger and second finger squeezing against the binding. There's the second finger and thumb with the first finger going up the shaft, and it's the second finger and thumb that actually form the grip and the pull. But the one that's probably the simplest to coach, if someone hasn't thrown before, is the one that simply has the first finger and thumb behind the binding so it can't slip. And the reason and the way that you could teach that actually is to stick the javelin in the ground, slide the fingers down, first finger and thumb, and pick the javelin up. And that's the simplest of all the grips. The javelin doesn't slip. You don't have to grip hard with that. It's just a nice, easy, relaxed grip with the fingers resting on the top.
The javelin throw. First part is essentially a focus on just getting up to speed. So this will commonly be 8 to 10 running steps, maybe even 12. They're just straightforward. You want them to be rhythmic, comfortable, and this is 0 to 60 time. There's no big trick here. You are just literally running to create enough speed so that you've built up linear force. Once you have linear force, you're just going to maintain it. So all acceleration should be during that first phase. Once we start looking at the cross steps, you're now putting yourself in a position to throw. Depending on your skill level, you may need more than one cross step. Some of the elite throwers will only take a couple, but in many cases, you're going to see 2 or 3 cross steps. They're going to allow you to get into position so that you can deliver the throw and just get comfortable. You're also going to withdraw the javelin during this time. Now let's take a look at kind of the end of the throw, the more serious parts of the throw. We'll start with the penultimate stride. So this is the last stride before you land on your back leg to deliver the throw from your throwing stance. So right there, you land on your back leg and you're about to deliver. So the penultimate stride got you there. In many cases, we assume that the penultimate stride should do all kinds of stuff. And in reality, you just want it to allow you to land in stance properly and comfortably. You're also not looking to jump into the air with the penultimate. You want to just keep things moving smoothly and maintain the speed you've developed and get yourself ready to land on the drive leg, which is going to create all this force. The drive leg powers the throw. That's the back leg in the throwing stance. And you're going to drive up into the throw, not forward. So you do this by contracting the glute and essentially creating a little bit of an upward hit into the binding of the throw. Right there, bang. You can just see it start to lift. All of this part of the throw is the reaction off of that initial force that you created. And that's where all the power comes from. Remember, we were already running forward, so there's going to be a lot of power going upward when you land in stance. And you want to stay in stance like this. Push, 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 up, 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 and release at the very top of it all. Right at basically 12 o'clock, you'll see kind of a T position from a lot of good throwers. Just watch it one more time, pushing up off the initiation of that glute. Very small part of it, just that initial part is that first 30 degrees. I'm just showing you the follow through part of it and how it kind of works. You don't look to push and turn your hip in that much. It's much more to do with the beginning, and then you recover. Don't fault, and you have yourself a javelin throw. For more info, check out ergogen.com/javelin. We have a full program there on this awesome sport. Take care.
जैवलिन थ्रो एक फील्ड इवेंट है जिसमें एथलीट एक 4 मीटर चौड़ाई वाले रनवे पर दौड़ते हुए एक लंबे भाले को एक लिमिट किए हुए क्षेत्र में ज्यादा से ज्यादा दूर तक फेंकने की कोशिश करता है। रिक्वायरमेंट्स: रनवे कम से कम 30 मीटर लंबा होना चाहिए और इसकी चौड़ाई 4 मीटर होनी चाहिए। रनवे के अंत में एक आर्च के आकार में फाउल लाइन होती है जिसकी चौड़ाई 7 सेंटीमीटर होती है। उसको स्क्रैच लाइन बोलते हैं। खेल में इस्तेमाल किए जाने वाला जेवलिन, इसके मुख्यतः 3 भाग होते हैं। मेटल से बना हुआ टिप या नुकीला भाग, लकड़ी या मेटल का बना हुआ शाफ्ट पाइप, बीच में धागे से बनी हुई ग्रिप होती है जो कि शाफ्ट के डायमीटर से 0.31 इंच ज्यादा हो सकती है। जैवलिन थ्रो में सेक्टर एंगल 28.96 डिग्री का होता है। जैवलिन की लंबाई पुरुषों के लिए 2.60 मीटर से 2.70 मीटर और वजन 800 ग्राम, अथवा महिलाओं के लिए जैवलिन की लंबाई 2.20 मीटर से 2.30 मीटर और वजन 600 ग्राम का होता है। रूल्स, खेलने के नियम। एथलीट को अपने कंधे के ऊपर से एक हाथ से कॉर्ड ग्रिप पे जैवलिन को पकड़कर फेंकना होता है। किसी प्रकार के ग्लव्स पहनने की अनुमति नहीं होती। अगर उंगलियों पे चोट हो तो टेप लगाने की अनुमति दी जा सकती है। जब तक जैवलिन हवा में होता है तब तक खिलाड़ी ना तो पीछे मुड़ सकता है और ना ही रनवे छोड़ सकता है। वैलिड डिस्टेंस मेजर करने के लिए एथलीट के जैवलिन सेक्टर एंगल के अंदर टिप करना जरूरी होता है। जैवलिन का नुकीला भाग जमीन पे पहले ना टच होने की स्थिति में फाउल काउंट होता है।